Hello. And welcome to this, the
Day of Wine.
93rd episode of Winesday.
It's official.
Ooh, clackety clack.
Don't come back.
Oh,
But do
please
come back.
But welcome. This is my bandmate, Eric. We have a band. It's not true at all. We don't have a band.
Can we call ourselves the Bangles? I think it's already taken.
No, that one's totally taken. But
Not for a while.
we don't have your. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
You have
I have a job to do. Sorry, I have a job.
Okay, so we are here on the 93rd episode of Winesday.
We are.
And just as an FYI, we do not have a band. But you can follow here at That's Inappropriate or at the Fruity Pop. Because this guy is fruity, and he also is a father. So, and he is not married to me.
Can it be because I'm effervescent?
Yeah, let's go with that.
I know what effervescent means.
You needed me to give you the definition.
Not true. This drink is effervescent.
It is. Prosecco and...
Cheers. Apple juice.
Apple
Organic, raw apple juice.
Trying something different.
Yeah. So there's that.
Hello.
I see Glenna and Bree and Kelly, Lori, Christina, and Tori, Diana. See, we do have a band. I knew we were.
Do you have a lilt?
I'm very musical. Just like as a side note.
As a side note,
if you didn't
you're
know.
just letting people know.
That was also a musical pun.
Hello, New Mexico.
Nobody in here
Let's
appreciated
see, New Mexico, is it 2 hours or 3 hours different from us?
I don't know. I guess
it's
it
different. Depends on the time of year.
Yeah. Yeah, because they don't participate.
Oh, New Mexico doesn't participate in the time change?
Not to my knowledge.
I'd like to just stop.
Hello.
I'd like to just stop participating in the time
Oh wait, no,
change.
it's Arizona that doesn't.
Arizona.
doesn't.
Yeah, New Mexico.
There's a lot of things I don't want to participate in. BT Dub, I babysat today for a toddler.
It warms my heart.
And I have to be honest and tell you that as somebody who no longer has toddlers, my youngest is 7, I would like to send all of my thoughts, prayers, and condolences to all of the toddler parents. I actually did a video about it, and I posted it earlier today, so when we're done here, you can go watch it. But holy freaking crap, I came home and I needed like a 7-day coma nap after dealing with sweet baby Mason.
He's a handful.
Yeah, but toddlers just are.
I mean, they all are, but I think he's an extra hand. He's a double handful.
They are trying to end themselves.
He's a 2-handful.
It's constantly, it's like, oh my god, what is this pen for? I think it's to stab myself in the eye. It's like, stop. Yeah,
and then we had a first, so she leaves, I put him down for his nap, and he completely stripped in the thing and took his diaper off.
And then played in his poo.
Gross.
And painted with poop.
It was super gross.
So yay!
Toddlers.
Mason. Happy Winesday. So we have a couple of announcements for you to get started with these delightful Winesday stories. But first and foremost, we're very, very, very excited to announce that That's Inappropriate will be hosting its first annual That's Inappropriate cruise!
Yay, I want to do the cruise horn sound. I wanted to do like the 2-pull and you just did 1, so.
We will be setting sail on October 4th of 2019, so now is the time. You can join this disaster at sea aboard a Royal Caribbean cruise ship on October 4th, 2019.
like that lady that didn't know the sign language, but just was doing it anyway.
We're going to be setting sail. So, Hot Mess Express members, you get first crack. You get to book your rooms first. So I come to the after party. It's an after party. Don't stop, and we'll give you all the details. Everybody else, you can book your cruise starting next Wednesday, and we'll give you all of the details then. So just be aware that this is
Sarah's
happening.
Never been on a cruise. First time, Sarah.
Come on,
Sarah. Come aboard. It'll be fun. I'll do karaoke. We'll have a blast. You're going to want to record that.
That would be awesome, a karaoke.
Oh, I love karaoke. I did karaoke, not last time, the time before. Any Hoozle McToozle, it's gonna be a blow. So you're gonna want to come to that. Okay. Second announcement, for those of you who are not following the That's Inappropriate Parents page, please make sure to go over and do that. we will be introducing a new live segment over there on Thursdays at 2 p.m. It is Crystal's Snack Time. And you don't want to miss this.
Everybody's already enjoying Crystal's
don't want to
Snack
miss
Time,
this.
so...
Because Crystal snacks on crap and you just watch her eat and it's
Awesome.
amazing. So you're going to want to do that. All right. So...
I'm going to help her prep her snack list.
Yeah, we should give her some of our snacks on our new diet.
You can have almonds with nothing.
yeah. And then tomorrow I will be live tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. You're going to want to come by. I'm going to show you some of my favorite stuff from one of my favorite online shopping establishments, grove.co. So I'm
actually really excited about that one. I am.
Yes. Well, because we already used their stuff.
I already used their stuff.
I realized you were already using it, and then I was like, hey, why am I not using this? And then it was like, okay, let's all use this. So It is a delight. So it is Winesday, and we trolled the internet, and I vetted several stories.
Yeah.
Poorly, but I did get some really fun things for us tonight. So we're actually currently on a diet. It's called the DASH diet. We are going all heart healthy, and it hasn't been
it wasn't as
tough as we thought it would be. It's just a lot of prep, a lot of work, a lot of cooking, a lot of baking, a lot of things I don't like to do.
To bake.
Yeah, I don't. So, but here's the thing. It's a lot of salads and greens and things like that. So apparently, there was a 12-year-old from Halifax, Nova Scotia, who apparently last week called the Royal Canadian Mounted Police with a complaint. He called 911 to let them know that his parents...
the Mounties, eh?
He said, "Hello, eh? I am unnamed 12-year-old boy, and I would like to call 911 to complain about my parents." And they said, "Oh, what's your emergency, son?" And he said, "My parents made me eat salad."
That was it.
That was the
He
complaint.
was out.
He was like,
out.
They made me eat salad. So then the 911 operator had to figure out what to do, because she was like, you can't call 911 to complain that your parents made you eat salad. But then when she called dispatch, they were like, no, we're going to go out to the house because we need to teach this kid a lesson. You cannot call 911 for this.
Use 911 resources.
So she says to him, just be patient, they're on their way. Well, this wasn't an urgent call, right? So they had some other things to do. Well, the kid calls back. Calls 911 again. And he says, nobody ever came. I still am sitting at the table trying to eat this salad that I don't want to eat, and nobody came.
What kind of salad was it?
It was just salad.
And where were the parents?
Just
that
salad.
They were like,
the phone.
You didn't really call 911.
Look, they eventually showed up, and the dispatcher was like, listen, son, you cannot call 911 just because you don't want to eat your greens. And they had to have a sit-down talk with him and his parents. But legit, he called the police because he didn't want to eat salad.
Well, all I could think of when I was looking for stuff for this story, in Parks and Rec, when Ron was sitting there and they brought the salad, he goes, no, you made a mistake. You brought me the food that my food eats.
Yeah.
You wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, salad is definitely maybe not everybody's favorite, but on our current diet, it is something that you're eating constantly.
Yeah.
Although I do like a nice green salad.
I like greens.
Yeah.
And I've not had baby kale. It's more tolerable than kale.
Yeah, baby kale.
Because kale is gross. It's
I like
weed.
kale.
Kale's a devil weed. So just know that.
Hashtag devil weed.
Hashtag devil weed.
Yeah. And Natasha says, I'd have called the cops too. Don't make me eat that salad! Don't you make me eat that salad, Mom! Yeah, could you imagine? Could you imagine the cops showing up and being like, oh my gosh. But seriously, for the love. So apparently, there is this city in China called Qingdao.
I'll give you that.
You think that's right?
I'll give you that.
Qingdao. I think that's how you say it. It's Qingdao.
Oh.
Qingdao.
Yep.
Okay. So apparently, they live very close to the sea, and they get some really gnarly weather where they are in this city. And so they literally had
the typhoons. And
I guess they literally had a seafood NATO in this.
This is.
They
legit.
literally had. It says. They have a sea tornado swept through the city. Residents were shocked to see octopus, shrimp, starfish, and other crustaceans falling from the sky with the rain. There are pictures.
It was a legit
of this guy. He had his windshield
ocean
wipers
fish
on.
NATO.
He had his windshield wipers on, and there were shrimp.
I just hang a net out. like net dinner.
full octopus, like just.
Hi, if you're an octopus and you get sucked up into like
You're not
a story,
happy.
yeah, you're like,
You're
what the
squirting
hell?
ink everywhere?
Yeah.
No, you die. I think you
Oh, do
die.
you die?
I think you have to die, especially when you hit the windshield of a car when you come down.
Probably.
And then there were like starfish
maybe it was like a
stuck
water
on stuff.
landing though.
I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't
He
think it
landed
was
with the
delicate.
splash?
Yeah, yeah,
SpongeBob style.
yeah. I don't know, but it was serious, and they
Or like lands
literally.
and crawls away.
It
Would
literally.
you die?
that's-
Would
that's
you
one-
die if you were like leaving work and like an octopus just fell and then like waddled away?
That's one step away from your Sharknado.
It's,
Yeah, that's
It's
why
close.
Sharknadoes can in fact happen. If they can get, excuse
An
me,
octopus.
a sea NATO to occur, meaning crustaceans, starfish, shrimpadimps, and octopus to come falling out of the sky in China, you better bet your bottom dollar that we can get some sharks to fly around in a tornado here. You bet your bottom dollar.
It could be a thing.
It's
But I think an octopus is
happening.
as size is much smaller than I'm not really walking around worried about the next Sharknado.
well, mark
And
my
I mean,
words.
like as they're falling from the sky, they're not like I'm gonna eat you as I land.
Mark my words, it will happen.
Although I'd be pretty angry if I was picked up from my sea home and just tossed about like.
I'm gonna eat Bob from the bus. What are you?
Remind them.
Reminder. The 2019 That's Inappropriate first annual cruise is happening October 4th, and that is with Royal Caribbean. And HME members are the first crack at registration. So join us for the after parties. We're going to tell you all about it.
Yes, Diane. It was. a
Everyone
real
else can
life
purchase
Sharknado.
starting next week.
Everybody else can
Everybody
purchase
else can
starting
purchase
next
starting
week.
next week.
All right. Yes, my husband is the one talking off camera. BT Dub. I get a lot of messages where people are like, she's not even married. I've never seen her husband.
No, he's really here. I can see it.
Who would marry her anyway is my favorite one. Nobody would marry this wretched woman. You're awful. I get very mixed messages. Some are like, you're the worst thing ever in the world. And the others, I got a message the other day. He goes, hey, you want to wrestle? I said no. And then his response was,
That's my favorite. I didn't know that one. Somebody just messaged you. And was
Yesterday,
like, hey,
somebody
you wanna-
messaged me.
And you know when he was typing it, he was like, wrestle.
Yeah.
He was like, you want to wrestle?
And then I replied,
You know he was.
And then I replied back, for the love, no. And he replied back, why?
Oh, I want to interview him.
Why? And I was like, I don't want to wrestle you. I don't know you. I don't think we're close enough to do that. But currently, I do wrestle with this man who is off camera. I swear I am married. But yes, okay. Moving on.
Wrestle.
I don't.
Do you want to wrestle?
He asked me to wrestle. I was like, no.
Someone asked how to get to the after party. You got to be a VIP.
Oh,
Got it.
HME members
member.
are always allowed in the after party. Hot Mess Express, yes. And make sure to get our app. If you are on an Android or iOS device, you can go to Google
How do they
Play.
become Hot Mess members, VIP members.
You can go to the website at that'sinappropriate.com and register for the community or through the app, which is iOS and Android.
The
Google
after
Play.
parties for the VIP members.
VIP, HME. What? Acronyms all over the place.
Oh, do they get to meet the BM on the cruise?
Of course you can meet
Yes.
the
The
BM.
BM will be
BM will
there
be there.
live.
Uh-huh.
So will Big Mama Trey.
Big Mama Trey, the BM, and there will be wrestling parties aboard.
No.
So,
Wrestling?
No,
there'll be no
There'll
wrestling.
be no wrestling.
There might. I'm not
There
gonna lie
might
to you.
be. I'm
There
just
might.
only with our. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! All
That
right.
went sideways.
Moving on.
Florida news.
Wah. Florida woman.
I didn't know it was a Florida woman.
It
You
is.
didn't
Oh, yeah.
tell me that part of the story.
Yep. So Florida woman decides that she is going to put up her air conditioning unit on Craigslist or sell on Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook.
So
she is
she's
selling
putting,
a used.
like, is it a window shaker?
Yes. She is putting
For
it
those-
up for sale.
okay.
If you don't know what that
It's
is,
the kind that goes in the window, and then you close the window down, and it
window,
just blows
yeah, window
cold air
unit.
in. Window
yeah.
unit.
And so it's an air conditioning unit. And I have news for you. It's very, very hot here right now. It
Very
is
hot.
like super duper, like 100.
I wanna get
You
an
know, I
extra
gotta be honest.
window
I don't
one.
think it's as hot. I've been okay with the weather.
No, it was very hot. It
No,
was
BM,
very
you're
hot.
wrong.
Very
BM,
hot
you're just
today.
wrong.
My butt has sweat more than I can remember in the past. I burnt my butt on my seats the other day. All right, so Kimberly Dunn, 35. I love this. I love when they write this. Lost her cool
Was
when
that,
her
in the police,
husband
that was in Police Beat. It was like she
lost her
cool.
cool when her husband and his brother came to her Lake City home to pick up her air conditioning unit that she was trying to sell on Facebook. When they came to the home, she decided that she would just sit on the unit so that they couldn't move it, right? She was like, no, you're not
She was
taking this.
holding on to her
I got
tool.
this in the divorce. This is my unit. You're not getting it.
They named the air conditioner in the divorce.
Yes, and she said she had won. So she was sitting on it and she was grounded. She was on the unit, right? She was like, no, you cannot have the unit. So the brother tries to move her so that the ex-husband can take it. And so she pulls a gun out of her pants and she's like, no, nobody gets this unit. So she goes waving it around. Apparently the brother knocked her hand. This is her story.
Her brother or the husband's
The
brother?
husband's brother knocked her hand. The hand went straight down, shot him
You know what
in
happened?
the private
Do you know what
parts.
happened? She was like, here.
She shot her ex-husband in the testicles.
She was like, I'm
Testiculars.
done with it, and nobody else can have it now. It's like when
And-
kids break the toy after they're finished.
Cool
Yikesy doodle.
testiculars.
Dunn was arrested and booked into the Columbia County Jail, where she later said, I did not intend to shoot him. I was only trying to scare him. However,
With bullets?
I shot him in the testicles.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah.
That is quite the price to pay for an air conditioning unit.
Yikes.
What do you want, AC or testicles?
Can't you get a new air conditioner like at Walmart?
Angie has family in Lake City.
There you go.
Lake
And
City.
you know what? Kimberly Dunn has officially lost her cool and her husband lost his nuts. So sorry about your luck. That is a terrible story. It's a terrible story. It's a terrible story. I'm just saying, not nice.
Oh.
And I love that she was like, you have to aim for that. Like, how did you not?
No,
how did
she
you
was
miss
totally.
that?
She was totally like.
Like, how did you aimed?
Who was
You aimed.
the knife? Bobbitt. Lorena Bobbitt.
Oh,
Right.
Lorena Bobbitt. He became a porn star after that.
Yes.
He did.
He did.
Were they able to?
They reattached
back
it
together?
and gave him a bigger one.
So was he
And
like?
then
Was
he
he
was-
like? It's like Humpty Dumpty, but they were able to put them together again.
All the king's horses, all the king's men.
Doing some
my.
wrestling.
They put Humpty together
He's a really
again.
good wrestler.
Yeah, oh man, all right. So if you are not from Florida, and I don't know where else they have these iguanas. I don't know if they're like in
We're
the
not
Carolinas.
supposed to have.
Yeah,
them.
they're not
They
they're
just
an invasive
invaded.
species.
from
They
the
did.
subtropics. Not
Yeah.
Actually,
Yes.
it's super funny because we just get cold enough here that they go into that
Freeze hibernation.
It doesn't kill them.
No.
It doesn't get cold enough to kill them, but they get all like tired and cold and just start falling out of trees and
They
stuff.
literally go to sleep and then they fall out of trees, and when they thaw out, they're like, oh God, what day is it? Oh God, what day is it? And then they run around. For whatever reason, it literally keeps them in like a suspended animation, and then they can just like, it's like, oh,
It's straight up Walt
it's
Disney.
really weird.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
anyway, these massive iguanas were outside of a Starbucks the other day in
Yeah.
South Florida.
Yeah.
And they were trying to fight. The problem with these iguanas are they're not that quick when
They're
it
not
comes
really,
to
well, though, they're a little scampery.
they're
They
Yeah, but
scampery.
they,
scamper
their
well.
body doesn't move. Their
Yeah,
legs.
their
The body
their
doesn't
legs.
move. So they were
And their
fighting.
little
They
claws.
were fighting like this. It was like this.
Ugh.
And then they repositioned.
Yeah, they did like take a minute.
And then it was like this.
Ugh,
And it was like, hold on.
Someone just asked what you're talking about tonight. They can't follow you because you're all over the place.
What?
the iguanas were. Did they ever get a nibble in?
Yeah,
I think
they
one
both
got a
bit.
nibble.
Little
got
bit.
They both
some
bit.
They were
nibbles.
big.
They both bit, but they were very big iguanas. But it was
Oh,
funny
this
to
is
watch
the actual
video.
iguanas. Yeah, they were
It
fighting.
was funny to watch the video because you're like trying to watch them and they're like, is he
like,
gonna get him or what? Is he gonna get him or what? But it was very like here, there, here, and then they gave up. So, but anyway, the point
And then
is,
he was like, I just need a latte.
yeah. Then he went
That's
for
what they were
his-
fighting over.
It was
the
at a
last-
Starbucks.
He
The
went
last
for a chai.
Frappuccino.
He went for a chai tea, but
Yeah.
but they really are big, and
He
we
had
have
to
them
recapture
everywhere.
his cool.
They were probably annoyed after having to wait so long to get their coffee.
There always is
Starbucks,
one.
I
Yeah.
love you. There's.
Yeah. Sports news, which we don't always have a lot of. This is a really funny story, but it's totally inappropriate. So
Oh, no.
this sign works out very well here.
Oh,
Apparently, the Australian tennis star Nick Kyrgios, that's not right, but whatever.
Kyrgios.
Kyrgios is in hot water again. Apparently, he has a very colorful past. He is.
Who's the screamer in tennis?
Oh, so there's a history there. I
Oh,
didn't know that.
he has a very. They said he has a very short career, but a very long rap sheet.
Oh my.
Oh.
So he's the bad boy of tennis, which sounds super lame and dorky, but so I
He
and I
doesn't
can't
wear
do
his
this.
whites. He wears stripes.
I can't do this on something because it is completely inappropriate, but He was live at the Queen's Club Championship, right, which is a widely televised tennis event, and he was handling his water bottle in such a manner
No, don't do it.
that
He was
you
mimicking
would
a sexual act.
believe it would be inappropriate.
His didn't get shot.
No, so he is mimicking something.
It was bad enough that the BBC broadcasters had to apologize.
Well, so they're on there and they're like, so you hear them and they're like, oh God, oh dear God, what is he, oh my God, what is he doing? Oh no. And so as he's mimicking this really personal thing
Would you
that
stop?
one would do, the broadcasters are like, oh dear Lord, we're so sorry for this. Oh my God.
Oh, I just showed them the video.
Oh, did you see the video? Oh my
that
goodness.
footage
It
of
is terrible. It's terrible. Right? And so I'm laughing, right? So I'm literally
Was
laughing.
he doing it for the camera on purpose?
I
Like,
don't-
hey, world.
He says he wasn't. He said he didn't know the camera had a tight shot on him as he's doing this. And then everybody is apologizing and whatever. But here's the best part of this. He was fined $20,000 by the Tennis Association.
Well, isn't that like when the football players do their touchdown dances and they're like, you
Right,
get a fine.
Right, but this is a little more inappropriate than a touchdown dance. He was
Yeah.
touching down.
Oh,
Yeah, he
stop.
Yeah, he was. But he did. He was fined $20,000. $20,000. $20,000.
I love when he squirted the ball.
Oh, stop.
It was terrible. It was
he won't do
completely
it again. That wasn't worth $20,000.
I wouldn't say that was a $20,000.
No, that was not a $20,000.
And here's the
No,
thing. He's
no,
a young
they should
kid.
fine.
He's 23.
They should fine whoever the TV producer was that put that shot up there. Because all those things have a delay and they're supposed
Do
to
they?
stop. Yeah, they're supposed to stop them when they don't.
But it's not like radio. You
camera
can't just
guy-
like drop a beep.
Some camera guy was like, oh my God, it's so funny. Oh my God, look at this idiot. Look what he's doing. Oh my God. So yeah. So I guess maybe he should get fined too? I don't know.
I don't know.
Right.
Helen, I acknowledge you.
Hello. Get 20K, Sarah. 20K.
That is ridiculous.
Okay. What was he thinking about? I think we know what he was thinking about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what he was thinking.
Are you lonesome tonight?
Oh, stop.
Sorry, I'm just...
I love this Twitter thread.
All right, Twitter
Twitter
thread
of
of
the
the
week.
week. Twitter
Thread
thread
of the week.
We love Twitter. I love Twitter because I'm really bad at Twitter, so I don't tweet a ton, but I love
to read everybody
through
else's.
Twitter.
Comedians on Twitter are my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yep. So, Twitter thread of the week, the hashtag is #reasons I'm not rich. Okay? And so these were fun because it took me a while to scroll through until I saw #reason I'm not rich, I have kids.
Yep.
And that was my favorite one. I was just like, okay, you win. Hashtag reason I'm not rich is I have kids. But so some of the ones that I thought were really poignant and truthful. I bought some snacks at the movies last night. Reason I'm not rich.
The movies are so expensive.
If I go to the movies,
I want to give them plasma instead of paying. It's crazy.
if I go to the movies with all three of my kids and the business manager, I will drop $60 to $70 between
crazy.
tickets and food. It's
crazy.
redonkulous.
It's
Okay.
crazy.
I love this one. The lottery doesn't draw my numbers. They always choose their own. Reason I'm not rich. And it's like, yeah, that's
cute.
so true. But that's true too. It's true. They always draw their own numbers.
Yes, by the nature of the
I
game.
was kidding. I got it. All right. Reason I'm not rich because I teach.
Wah, wah.
I teach for a living.
Wah,
So
wah.
teachers, yes, we hear ya.
Thank you, teachers.
Yeah.
Is it bad in every country, or just we don't pay our
No,
teachers enough?
I think it's a United
Universally.
States
Oh,
problem.
just us. Okay.
Yeah. I married my college sweetheart instead of Beyonce. Reason I'm not rich.
Hashtag-
I'd like to see their Twitter handle because it's like, you weren't going to marry Beyonce. Beyonce was not looking at
He
you.
was not going to be in the agency. I would be in the
Queen
agency.
Bey was not going to marry you. Sorry, not sorry.
Agency.
I love this one. I keep paying extra to add guac.
Amen.
Reason I'm not rich.
Amen. I'm adding guacamole to everything.
Yeah, well, then you won't be rich. Guac is
You
expensive.
can add it even at Subway now.
Guac is expensive. You can't go adding that willy-nilly.
No, guac is expensive.
Guac is
And that's
expensive.
like at Pita Pit where they're like, would you like an avocado? And they actually have to like scoop it out. It's like, yeah, it's worth $1 watching you have to do this work.
It's more than $1. get out of here.
No, I think Pita Pit's a buck. Might be a buck
What?
50.
Guacamole?
I love this
Oh,
one. I love this one. I keep losing my chapstick and buying a new one. Hashtag reason I'm not rich.
And I think my
I
mom
put
is on
this
the
one
feed.
here.
She feels this.
I put this on here because of them. They're chapstick misplacers was what I was going to say.
Always.
These guys right here.
And I have like rows of them in my nightstand, so I'm always popping open a new one.
And his mom is worse.
Oh,
They're
her mom is
addicts.
worse.
It's like, where's my chapstick? Where's my chapstick? Can I borrow yours? It's like,
Jennifer.
no.
And we live, you know what it is? We live in a
Hashtag
superhuman
reason I'm not
place.
rich. I'm a nurse.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's what we were just talking about. Teachers, nurses,
Yes, Sherry.
EMTs.
Guacamole
Yeah.
Sherry for sure.
Yeah, of course. Get extra guac on life.
Hashtag reasons I'm not rich, because Target keeps taking all my
I'm
money.
addicted to Amazon Prime. Hashtag reason I'm not rich.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay. Oh, you know what I wanted you to get me? Will you go get me the bobby pin?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That broke
Do
the...
Yeah, we'll go. Well, we have more to do, and then
Yoga.
I'll talk about that. for
Oh
1
my
second.
gosh, I love this person.
Okay, so
This is too much.
this is too much for me. It made me do the gag. It made me do the that I like to do. Okay, so Nicole Kidman says, and I love when people are like, I never give advice, and then they give advice. Like, I
Yeah.
love those people. I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
I'm always like, oh, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life.
Yeah.
This is what you're doing wrong. Okay, that's me. So here, I feel you, Nicole Kidman. So she was in a doing a news interview, and she said she never gives out relationship advice, but she is going to tell you how she keeps her marriage to Keith Urban so strong after 12 years. The two celebrated their 12-year anniversary on Monday, and they have a strict no texting policy. They do not text each other.
I don't think my husband and I would talk if we didn't text.
They don't text each other. So they were talking to her, and she said, Parade Magazine, that's who she was in. She goes, we call, she
There's a
told
magazine
Parade
called
Magazine.
Parade?
Yes. We have our 12-year wedding anniversary tomorrow, and we've never texted. That is so our relationship, which is interesting, right? We call. We've done this since the very beginning. We just do voice to voice, wait for it, or skin to skin.
I'm putting skin.
Skin to skin. That's how they communicate. Voice to voice or skin to skin. And I'm sitting here and I'm going, most of the things that I'm texting, my husband does not want me to say over the phone. Just saying, okay? Second of this, I loved the point where she's like, I don't like texting because there's too much room for misinterpretation. Which I could totally see because I am...
You do come across angry in text.
I'm an abrasive texter,
You're an
but it's
abrasive
only
texter.
You come across
because...
angry in text. You come across angry in person.
No.
Sometimes. I'm just kidding.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the reason my texts come across as angry. I'm just very blunt.
You are
If you
very
ask me a
blunt.
question and it's like the answer is yes, it's just yes. That's all I'm giving
I
you.
finally had to stop using punctuation because people were like, you're not 50. Like, stop. Like, stop putting punctuation. Like, I want to put commas and periods and, like, question marks.
I only give like one answer, one word answers on text. It's like, are you coming for dinner? Yes. Do you want to meet us here? Yes. That's all I'm giving you. I'm not going to be like, oh, OMG, LOL. You know, sometimes I give an LOL if I feel like people are pissed with me, and then I'll like play along.
So you're
but-
just like, I need to assuage.
Yeah, but I'm not good. I'm not a good texter, but here's the thing. Texting is a necessity in life these
It
days,
is.
right? Well, so this is what she goes on to say. I don't want to text in my marriage because I don't want room for misinterpretation. I don't want to have misinterpretation between my lover and I.
Okay, that's where I gagged. I didn't gag until that line. And
Her response to this magazine was, I don't want to have
but
misinterpretation
remember, this
between
is
my
the lady.
lover
This
and
is the
I.
lady that helped make Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes wide
Her
shut.
judgment is poor.
Yeah, I wish my eyes were shut when I watched that movie. My eyes were open, and I went like this the entire time. What's going on? What's going on with this movie? What is going on? It was out there.
But she made Far and Away, so she's good forever.
I do like Far and Away.
Forever and ever and ever.
All right. Make sure I'm so excited about the 2019 inaugural cruise. That's Inappropriate 2019 October 4th Royal Caribbean Cruise. HME members get to sign up this week only. Next week, open to the pub. And wrestling will ensue.
I do feel like my role tonight has been
Vanna?
inaccurate. Well, no, like not the right sign language.
Yeah.
Like I could probably work for Broward County. I think that person got arrested.
Yes, because it's illegal. You can't pretend to
And
know
they've done
sign
it several
language.
times.
Did
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
They just kept going
It
into
took
press.
multiple broadcasts. They just kept walking into different press
But it
conferences.
wasn't funny because the one it was like a murder. Like she was in and she was like responding and like talking about a serial killer. And it's like, you can't do that.
Yeah, it was when they had the serial killer
in
up there.
Tampa. It was terrible. How do you not remember
She's done
this?
it.
It
She's
was
been
terrible.
arrested for it.
I thought, did it happen again during one of the storms? Somebody else did it again?
It was the same one. She was the
No,
same.
she would drive down to Miami.
No, she'd done it before. She'd
Yes,
been
she
arrested for
has.
it before.
This
like 2
wasn't
or 3
one
times.
She needs to go to jail.
She did.
She needs to fake sign in jail.
She did. All right. So, we love yoga. I love yoga.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
yogi. I
Yeah.
love to go to yoga.
You're not a yogi.
I'm a yogi.
They
Get out
say,
of town.
what's the thing about doing, you make your practice your own. You're a yogi.
I'm a yogi. I make my practice my own. Sometimes I nap. It's none of your business what I do at yoga. All right. But apparently, a big thing right now is goat yoga. So you
I
literally...
don't know if I want a goat on my back.
You literally go to yoga and goats run around and they kind of walk all over you while you
They like
perform
hoof on you?
They hoof all over you.
Don't they
They
like
hoof.
walk and poo?
They hoof.
Are they the little fainty goats? Because
I don't know.
that I could get behind. Like if you
No,
like,
I don't think they're
it's like
fainty
that's the
goats.
test of how good you are at your yoga. If you move too swiftly from pose to pose,
No,
the
I don't
goats
think
are like,
that's it.
and it's
They
like
faint.
you lose. It's like freeze tag. It's
No,
like you're out.
That's not it. But hot yoga classes have become her goat yoga classes have become so popular. This woman in Albany,
There's just
1,200 person waiting list for her goat yoga
Goat
classes. 1,200 person waiting list.
that's a lot of goats.
That's a lot of people. And like once you know you're on that waiting list, it's like I'm never getting in. I'm never gonna have a goat walk on my back. It's over. My dreams are
I'm
over.
pretty sure I have a friend with some goats. We could just go downward dog
Oh,
in
Michelle
our
has
yard.
a friend that does goat yoga.
There you go. It's a thing and it's happening, people. You heard it here first. Probably not. I think it's been around for a
No,
long
goat
time.
yoga's been around a while.
I just think it's a bit ridiculous.
but it's getting more and more popular.
Yeah. Yoga equals reaching for coffee or swinging from the
The chancleta.
chandelier.
No,
The flip flop. Swinging the flip. That is a bit yoga-esque. I could definitely say namaste.
Yes, I saw the
Namaste.
yoga in a pool video. There has
Yeah.
to be somewhere in Florida that
Yeah.
does that.
I couldn't do it though. There's no way my core is strong enough for that. That would be serious.
We could
Yoga
do
on a
it.
pool float.
We could try
Okay,
it.
we struggled on a paddleboard.
I
We did
can't
strugg-
swim.
I
What happens
straight
when
up
I fall
struggled on
in?
it. And
Oh,
what's
God.
sad is like 3 years ago I was able to do it and I can't now. That's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. All right. So please
Oh,
make
the bottom
sure
of my shirt says
you're killing me,
"You're
Smalls.
killing me, Smalls."
Make sure to follow That's Inappropriate Parents page. Make sure you're following the Fruity Pop. He's fruity and he's a dad. And you're going to want to start watching Crystal Almond's Snack Time. Snackety snack. You're going to want to come back.
She's
2
coming
p.m.
for Chris
Eastern.
Pratt. She's after Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
And
snack,
it's, what's my snack?
snack,
What's
snack,
my
snack. So Crystal always snacks. And make sure to keep your ears open. And HME members, you guys are going to get to register for the inaugural
Would you be my
cruise.
friend if my ears were like this all the time?
No.
Tomorrow at 11.
And I'll be live tomorrow at 11 talking all about Grove Co., whom we love.
Ozzy Osbourne did goat yoga on TV. I have to find that clip
All
somewhere.
right.
It's important.
So this right here, I just wanted to show this to you guys. Do you see this? This is a bobby,
It's a bobby
pin.
pin.
This bobby pin just cost me $100 and what?
40.
$140. And the reason why is because this bobby pin, which my daughter uses bobby pins in her hair, this bobby pin got stuck in the motor of my washing machine.
Okay, but I have to
And
say,
it broke my washing
who
machine.
does this belong to in your house?
My daughter.
It was not. Oh, come. You really say you're saying this is Sophia's fault?
Yes, it's her bobby pin. Why are you blaming me? I don't wear bobby pins. Who here thinks I wear bobby pins
Well,
in
it's
my
not
hair?
the business
Not me.
manager. He doesn't have any hair.
It's Sophia. I pin her hair for gymnastics. Thank you. This is my daughter's fault. I'm gonna throw her straight up under the bus. Cost me
I feel like
$140.
we need some forensic.
Oh, for the love.
What
There were
not
also a
already.
bunch of hair ties and someone's eyeglass rag cleaner.
Yours.
No, it was.
Look at her! You're just straight up like family members. Push them into the traffic.
This is gonna give somebody tetanus. I better throw
Yeah.
it out. All right, guys. After party. It's after party. It's after
If you
party.
want to join the after party moving forward, go to the website,
Yep.
become a VIP member.
VIP.
It's
You
in the
know
store.
me. I'm down with VIP. Yeah, you know me. Who's down with VIP?
I didn't know what that song